Raiders have to be one of the most ingenious factions in all of the Fallouts. Namely because they completely mine areas exactly like this. Just run through all of the mines here, to which you will find the Raider Bonfire. Now, an interesting thing that the Raiders have done here is because they have blocked off every entrance to every building here, whether that was the case or they did it, doesn't really matter. It funnels everyone into a little choke point here. They have 2 defensive turrets that'll open fire on you, and it is heavily mined. You can see plenty of settlers have either tried to escape captivity, or they were just walking by and they got mowed down. So yes, if you want to know where we are located just north of the Kendall Hospital in this little square here near Wattz Consumer Electronics. You can enter either this way, down this alley, or down this alley. I recommend actually coming from the front here. You will encounter a lot less resistance. Now, moving on in, we can see that they have they're cooking up quite a bit of food here. What exactly they're cooking, that is up for debate. You know what the Raiders are like. So it's broken into 3 sections. This first one is a bit of defense. You've got a wee turret linked up to a terminal that you can, of course, change its loyalty. If you want it to fire on the Raiders, feel free. There's a couple of Raiders in that building, and there's the stairs I was looking for. Now, there's a wee workbench at the back here as well, some medical equipment to help you on your way. Now, the real treasure is once you get up here. This was really easy. In fact, you know what? I'll use this wall. You can jump that one. I do find it consistently easier just to jump up that bit there. Jump across. And if you have a jetpack, this will be made much easier. And we can go in here and boom, we've got an advanced lock safe, a suitcase, and a wooden crate full of goodies that a lot of you may not have known was here. I actually forgot all about it. Let me know if you have found it before. There's no other way up to it other than climbing onto the roof. No staircase or anything. We'll hop down. This was the middle building where you can find the steamer trunk. It tends to be the treasure most people are looking for. Also, a wee sleeping bag if you're doing a bit of a hardcore playthrough. About 2 or 3 Raiders are in this middle building, and the kitchen down below. You'll have to dispatch of all of them. Of course, they will not be friendly towards you in the slightest. Now, moving over to the final section, we can find this fellow over here, just sitting chilling. Normally, most of them are just on the chairs. They're not expecting the lone survivor to come and take care of them. Now, we chem box and another terminal. This is linked to the turret out here. They can, of course, be useful if you want to turn their allegiances over. You can turn them off if you want. Or, of course, deactivate about your defense system. I thought I could... Cannot change these turrets? No. Okay, there you go. And spotlight control as well. Guess you can't change their allegiance. You will just have to destroy them. There's a wee red rocket out there. I think we'll be having a look at that one soon. But yeah, the Raiders have obviously set up here as it's quite defensible. They've been able to create a really good choke point. The bonfire is just quite funny. Being from Northern Ireland, if you do any Google of our 12th of July bonfires, we are very fond of a good old bonfire over here. They seem to have definitely kept the fire going for quite some time, as it's there throughout the game. It would have been cool if, maybe if it extinguished after a while, and you could have, reignited it, or you could turn this into a bit of a settlement. That would have been pretty cool. I know you can with mods, and I'm just looking up here. I'm like, there is another roof section. Did I miss something? I'm gonna go up and find out. Let's see, what have we got? Boom. Oh, another wooden crate that was very easily missed. Now, in order to get up here, right, yeah, jetpack time. Unless you jump up, nah, you ain't getting onto this roof without either a jetpack or could you make that jump? Nah, you're definitely not making the jump from across the way. No. I would definitely recommend the jetpack if you want to get it up to this particular wooden crate. Would have been awesome if it was an explosives crate. Would have definitely, brought a bit more value to going up there in a jetpack. But supplies are supplies. So, as I was saying, 2 alleyway choke points that we can go through. I would recommend the barricade over here. There doesn't tend to be any raiders. You do have to deal with the ghouls from Union Hope's Cathedral over there. But once you do, you can just walk past most of the mines directly into that turret there. And then we've got the 3 buildings here. Pretty neat looking place. I'm actually going to change it to nighttime. Let's get a cool wee ambience vibe going. Now look at that. There are 2 spotlights, 2 turrets. And I would count there's about 6 or 7 raiders in here. They can be of a much higher level and have better weapons the later the game goes. So bear that in mind. And with that, we'll be heading on to our next unmarked location. Hope to see you there. Thank you.